But there is no evidence at all that he is a right-wing. He is a left-wing pro-Antifa. That's why he engraved his bullets. And his lifestyle was deeply embedded in the left. And so just stop all that. So all of these myths that promulgate about him, about it, is just disgusting. And then we have all this deviancy that we mainstream. So he's got his roommate who dresses like some kind of animal, picture, furry, I guess.
He's a furry, yeah.
Yeah, whatever that is. And we're supposed to accept that.
Mm-hmm.
And that is completely a mental disorder, but we're not supposed to say that.
What Victor is laying out here touches something we're all noticing, whether we admit it or not. The culture has shifted so far, so fast, that what was once considered fringe or even disordered is now treated as normal, even celebrated. Think about it. 10 years ago, nobody would have imagined furries being mainstreamed in schools, or biological men competing against women in sports, or radical activists openly glorifying political violence online. And yet, here we are. The bigger problem isn't just the existence of these extremes. It's that institutions, universities, media, even government, provide cover for them. Instead of calling out dysfunction, they brand anyone who does as hateful or intolerant. That silencing is dangerous because it erases common sense from public life. And when ordinary Americans see this double standard, criminals excused, radicals glorified, traditional families mocked, they begin to lose faith in the system itself. That frustration is exactly what Victor is pointing to here. A culture pushed to its breaking point by elites who think there will never be consequences.
I think a lot of people are saying this country cannot survive unless it goes back to traditional American norms, and the nuclear family has to be the dominant paradigm. That doesn't mean you oppress gays or single parents or illegitimacy, but you have to have a critical mass that are a nuclear family, and you have to reproduce the species. And the blue state model and the progressive agenda is antithetical to that. Just face it. And it's violent. It's violent because it feels there's no consequences, that they control the law enforcement, the DAs, that they can do things. This guy doesn't really think, when he shot Charlie Kirk, that anything was going to happen to him. He really didn't. So the proper diagnostic is to go back and say, when was trans mainstreamed and people became aware of it, and then see what is the percentage of people, not what you say on the university campus, but what clinical psychology said about trans dysphoria as a percentage of the demographic, and then see at that point where it became well known to people, at that point, how many of the mass shooters were trans.
If you value honest analysis and real conversations, make sure to subscribe. Hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. What did we miss, and what should we tackle next? Your voice makes this community stronger. Let's keep pushing for the truth together.